First and foremost, I wish I could bring everybody up here. I really wanted to get the O-line up here, the seniors, George. I wish I could bring up the receivers, man. It's a great team win, especially on senior day, man, for these seniors out here. We got 19 of us that'll never play on Heinz Field again. I'm so appreciative of these guys, so appreciative of the fans. We just appreciate, every single one that came out today. That's a great win, man. It's a great way to leave Heinz, a great way to leave our legacy on this place. And, before y'all ask me any questions, just understand that nothing that I did or Darren did or anybody else did is not possible without these guys, without the tight ends, without the receivers. And that's what makes this sport so great. It's the ultimate team sport. 11 guys doing their job, and if one guy messes up, that's the difference between a touchdown and the difference between a tackle for loss. So, my hats off goes to these guys. I owe them everything. And, with that being said, I'll take some questions.
Qadree, you rushed for 1,000 yards as a freshman, then you kind of were a backup your sophomore and junior year. Like, how have you been able to persevere with, kind of waiting your turn, after having success early?
Just being patient, trusting the process, just being there when my number was called, and just taking advantage of the opportunities. Really just taking advantage of all the opportunities that you get, because you don't get a lot of them. It was great to get back there, back to 1,000, like I said, with the help of everybody behind me.
Qadree, you're the six-pack with multiple 1,000-yard seasons. What's it like to do it in front of two of the other guys, Connor and Dorsey, here today?
It's special, man. James being an honorary captain, talking to us before the game, and his message for us before the game was he just talked about opportunity, and he said we have opportunity to do something great today, and he was right. I think everybody took his words. I think he's one of the most respected people that have come through this program, and with also Dorsett being there, it's also another amazing thing. We were just in there with Jimbo Covert. Just everybody that was there. We wear these colors, and we represent those guys every time we put these colors on. And to do that, especially in the retros, the uniforms that they wore, it's an amazing feeling.
Well, can you take us through the longest scrimmage play in Pitt history, just from your perspective on that 97-yarder?
I mean, in football, it's rare that you get a hat, unlike everybody. It was just a power play, and I'm sorry. Just a power play. Mike came around, Tino came around. Led me up through the hole. George came around, and it was just perfect. It parted like the Red Sea. And then, as a running back, it's my job to make a guy miss. It's my job to run a guy over. Not let one guy tackle you. And I just, after that, I did the rest, but I didn't get touched, for 30, 40 yards down the field. So, that just goes to show you how great, they blocked that play up front. It just shows you that, really just imposing our will, all game, on that defense, and, just a great job.
What kind of feeling is it to throw a guy away like that?
It was a good feeling. Like I said, it's just my job to make a guy miss or to run a guy over. Being 230 pounds, that's a strength of mine. That I like to have, and just really just running with power, running violent, and I just gotta keep doing it. We got 2 more games, and we're really focused on Wake Forest.
How would you grade your flip there, goal line?
I don't know. You gotta ask the gymnastics team maybe.
What did your buddy Darren Hall say to you after he took his record?
We actually talked about it before the play, and I asked him if he think I could if I could run that far, and he was like, I don't know, but he came up to me. That's my brother. I love him to death. He came up to me, gave me a big hug, and he told me that there's nobody else he wanted to have the record other than me. And y'all talking about me, but this man Darren, 7 carries, 186 yards. That's 27 yards a carry, man. I was telling him save some long runs for me. He had a great game too, man. Another senior. Being able, that was his first game. His daughter came too. I'm sure that's special for him. His first game, his daughter got to come and watch him play. He He got a 3-month-old beautiful daughter, man. So to put that show on for his family and everybody, man, back home for him, you know, that's an amazing. I'm just as happy for him as he is for me as well.
How about two more, please?
Describe the emotion of this day.
It's an emotional day. Just being senior day, being the last time that we're gonna walk into the stadium, the last time we're gonna do that Panther walk, the last time we're gonna sit in those lockers, you know, the last time that we'll sing the fight song in that locker room. You know, it's very emotional. It's very emotional. And you know, I'm just grateful that, you know, we came out and did what we were supposed to do and got the win today in Hinesfield. You know, it's different being an underclassman because, you know, you want to send those seniors out right, but then when you're a senior, you know, you want to send yourself out right at the same time. And I don't think I think our seniors played the best game they played all year. As a collective group, offense, defense, man, everybody were doing their job, and you know, we just played great today.
Kevin, you got the last question.
With so much riding on this game, what was it like to end with your best performance, and how much had you heard from previous players, the guys from the past, about the disappointments that they've had here with so much riding on it?
You know, our message throughout the week was just focus on this week. Don't look at the standings. Don't look at, you know, the media. Don't look at what everybody else is saying. Just focus on us. You know, forget everybody but us. Let's just focus on us. And you know, that's just our motto that we carry into every single week. Don't look at the standings. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just go out there, and if we focus on us, then we'll do what we have to do to get the win. So thank you. Appreciate it.